Do we really need Bitcoin? Or should we just stick with what we got? Grab your lunch. Let's dig in.
Working as crypto. Yeah.
Do we really need Bitcoin? I mean, it's just this digital nothing, right? So it's digital money. It's a digital number on a screen, but it's not. The money in your bank account is a digital number on a screen. Literally all it is. They print it out of thin air and then they put it on a screen. They don't even print it physically anymore. They just put another little zero at the end of their little ledger and they can edit that ledger anytime they want. Bitcoin, you can't do that. It's backed by math. You don't have to trust a certain little guy that says, hey, I was best salesman for the last 10 years, so you should trust me. Yeah. Well, not really. Not like that. We don't need it like that. Yeah. We need something that we can put our hard-earned cash into and put it into something that's going to be worth more than sand in our hands, just falling through. We need Bitcoin. For one, it's decentralized. There's no government, no company, no middleman. It's just this thing. It's almost a living thing, just like the internet. It functions and it can't be stopped. First off, a big reason is because we can't trust our dollar bills anymore. The fiat money is trash. It's all going to be going into a hyperinflation, just like a lot of countries already have. And we're going to be left holding the bag. And so we need to get out. We need to get something that is more solid than this dollar bill. You can buy land. You can buy gold. There's a few hard assets that hold their value when you buy them. It's not that a house is worth more. It's still a house. It's still the same house, has the same function. It's not worth more. It's that our dollars are dropping. Same with Bitcoin. Bitcoin's rising to the skies because it's still a Bitcoin. But the dollar bills are not just dollar bills anymore. And so say, all right, well, let's buy gold and land. And that's fine. It's good. It's great. Have that. I have that. I try. But Bitcoin works in the internet world. You need something in this thing. This internet is now a creature in our lives. And it functions and runs the world. So we got to have a way to navigate through this without having stupid digital numbers on a screen. With Bitcoin's blockchain, you see every little transaction that happens. It still keeps your name safe, keeps everything except for the amount and when. And so you can't mess it up. You can't hide it. You want to ask all the banks for their ledger? Yeah, see if you get that. See if they'll just share that with you. See where all their money's going. The point is that there's nobody there to stop you. Say I want to send my money across the world to a relative. There's a whole bunch of hoops to go through. With Bitcoin, I just send him right to his wallet. He doesn't even have to touch it forever, and it's there safe. He doesn't have to hurry and get it in a day or else it's going to cancel, and that wasn't any, so we're just going to cancel the whole thing. You guys will have to do it all over again and then transfer it over here, and oh, now your bank's closed. So next week will be probably the best time when it's actually going to come through clear across the world, minus the some odd taxes through all the transactions of changing exchanges. Whoo-wee. You talk about Bitcoin having high fees. It's nothing. It is a very small amount. Yes, it is kind of a little bit more than you'd want if you're going to buy coffee. But that's what the Lightning Network's for. You can be transferring sats all day. Transfer 1 sat, transfer 100 sats, transfer 100 million sats. That's fine. Get a Bitcoin. And, another thing with it's not being eco-friendly and it's killing the planet because it's using up too much electricity. They're just feeding you. They're just hand feeding you that, man. Because if you think about all of the computers and everything just in your own household, just think about the ones in your house. Things going on. Let's turn this off for a little while. All the TVs, all the electricity you're using. They want you to keep using that, right? They want you to keep staring at it all day long. Their goal is to keep you turned on to a screen. And where does all that come from? Server rooms. Huge server rooms. It's the same thing as what Bitcoin mining is. It's a big server room, but it's in a little bit different form, and the fans are a little louder. And if we turned off all the miners tomorrow, we can save the planet, because all this power that's used up throughout the world, all the different companies, all the factories, all the everything, Bitcoin takes up 0.6% of the global electricity. It's the same thing over and over again, generation after generation of these lies that are fed to you. And you have to just, you got to take the orange pill, man. Buy some Bitcoin and free yourself. Be free from all of this crap. All I'm saying is that we do need Bitcoin. And people that are fighting it and saying that it's just not worth getting because it's too big now I got to go jump on the next train that's coming behind it. You don't need to do that. You can still buy Bitcoin. You don't have to have 100 million sats. Just buy a couple of sats and stack them and hold on to them, because they're going to be worth a lot more later. I've been saying this too long to be in the position I'm in right now, because I didn't buy enough. And so I want you guys to just get in a little bit, because I am in a better position than I was if I didn't. But since 2017, I've been stacking sats, right? I try to get as many as I can. Yes, I have sold some, trying to catch the waves, and that only just hurts me. So hang on to it and don't sell it. It's not ready yet. It's not something that's supposed to be used yet. We're still in the collection phase. We're consolidating all this Bitcoin for the next 100 years before we're even going to want to sell it. Hang on to it until whatever this fiat crap is happening comes down and finishes its fall, because this is getting bad. I can't even buy eggs anymore. Are you kidding me? Eggs were like the thing to get when you're out of money, and now it's sitting next to the caviar. Man, it's harder right now. Just hang on to some Bitcoin, and you'll be glad you did. You're not gonna get Shiba Inu gains where it all of a sudden makes you rich overnight. That's not the point of Bitcoin. Bitcoin's not here to be a lottery machine. Bitcoin's here to save all the hard work you've put in your whole life and hold on to that value without scrambling to try to figure out what it is you're going to hold on to while the money just falls through your hands. I get it, man. We all have to pay bills. We all have to stick it out until the government figures out what they're going to do with their stuff. But if we can have a little hedge against it, we might actually have a fighting chance. And yeah, all the big billionaires are going to be buying it all up because they know what it is. They didn't know. They fought it. They tried to kill it. Actually, yeah, that's why they tried to kill it. Because they knew what it was back then, too. But they didn't want to lose theirs. But now it's too late for them. They're jumping ship and buying Bitcoin because they know that's the boat that's going to hold everybody up. As far as all the other coins, there's some really great projects out there. Bitcoin has built an entire new ecosystem, just like the internet. It's not just going to be one company that does everything. It's going to be a world-wide crypto, man. Everything's going to be there. But who's going to be sitting there at the foundation of it all, holding up the entire world of crypto? It's going to be Bitcoin. It will be your solid foundation to land on. So get into it and find some good programs, some good projects that you actually believe in. Don't just buy them because you think they're going to go up 1,000,000% in a night. Buy them because it's something that is going to turn into something 10 years from now. And hang on to it. But one thing you got to hang on to for dear life is Bitcoin. That's all I got. See you next time.